right, y'all. So, hello. It's late. It's like 1 something in the morning. I took a shower earlier, and so my hair is just kinda, I didn't do shit to it. I'm still in my robe, but I do as I'm guided, and it's right now. So, Scorpio energies, if you have strong Scorpio placements, take it how it resonates. All right, if I mean male or female, I'll say male or female. If I say masculine, feminine, I'm talking about energies. All right, energy dominant. And I have no filter, so anything can come out of my mouth. Just be forewarned. I don't know what the heck Spirit wants me to talk to y'all about. I'm using the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Okay. So, Spirit, please. What message would you have for Scorpio? Those with strong or significant Scorpio placements. I myself am a Scorpio stellium. So, how y'all doing, soul fam? All right, Spirit, please. What message do you have for Scorpios and this beautiful divine time for them? All right. We've got the 5 of Cups. The 3 of Wands. Spirit, why you got me on the verge of sleep, really? 6 of Coins. The Chariot. Give me some clarities, please. The Emperor. Clarify the 3 of Wands. Really, was the Emperor like a major letdown? Because clarifying the 5 of Cups, I feel like the Emperor was completely, like whoever your quote-unquote Emperor was, completely disappointed. Might be finding your own Emperor energy, Scorp. Super let down with the Emperor. Clarify the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Coins, and the Chariot, please. 2 of Swords. I'm taking that reverse. 7 of Cups. And clarify the Chariot. The World. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. 10 of Cups on top of the deck. All right, Scorpio. I'm feeling like Magician on the bottom. I think you manifested a new path. Especially if you mentally like laid something to rest. And I think Spirit had probably been guiding you towards that for a while. To kind of like go your own way with something. Yeah, this person was karmic. And they just ended up causing you more anxiety, worry, or concern when you've got a lot of love to give. Okay. I think you have the 10 of Cups as the dream, right? On your conscious mind. The 10 of Cups is dream energy. It's what you dream about. It's the ultimate, you know, happily ever after type card energy. I feel like with this 5 of Cups clarified by the Emperor, I think if you were looking at someone like they were your divine masculine outside of yourself, I think they'd absolutely let you down. That's the 3 of Cups under the deck that was spilled over, okay, as I was peeking through the bottom. I feel like it was more of a karmic lesson for you to find your own inner masculine energy, to really get into your high masculinity, right? Your ability to choose, your willpower, your drive, your determination, your ability to set goals and reach them, right? What you think about. It was making you think bigger, right? Making you think bigger, making you go beyond whatever vision you had with said emperor, right? We've got the Three of Wands with the Two of Swords. And I think moving forward to a new horizon, to a new land kind of thing, like, was a very difficult choice for you. But I think once you made the choice and you weren't confused anymore, I think the universe really does open up and give you whatever it is that you need, and it helps you move forward and close that cycle. So, you know, especially with the Chariot and the World card, that's double major arcana. We've got Gemini, Virgo energy here. We've got Cancerian energy here. And we've got fixed energy, okay? Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. I'm definitely feeling that whatever you were going through, Scorp, whoever it was that you were involved with, because if you're still involved with this person, I wouldn't necessarily say this reading is for you, even though it might be something that you're considering or thinking about because you're not completely happy with where things are. If you're in a relationship dynamic, like actively in a relationship dynamic, I don't feel like your partner is living up to the high masculine energy with their own choices as much as you would like, because we're all both masculine and feminine. And someone might be more of a taker than a giver. Someone might be more of a doer than the other. And to be completely fair, whoever is doing the giving, whoever is doing more, that's the high masculine energy. All right, the feminine energy receives, okay? So if they are receiving more than they're giving, then they're not in balance. They're more in alignment with their feminine energy. And they're not giving to the connection enough. And I feel like that's what's going on. I think you might be disappointed in your own ability to give better to yourself if you're not receiving high masculine energy from your outer experience, okay? Give more to yourself with your own choices, right? Your own willpower, your own determination. Like, know that you have a goal on what you want to receive from the experience and go after it. Because if your outer experience, the people that you're in dynamicships with, are not giving to the connection the way you do, then you're the masculine energy and they're the feminine, and it's not in balance, okay? And I think once you close the cycle on imbalanced dynamic ships, that you'll actually find yourself in a much clearer situation, position with your future relationships. Like, it's got to be, you got to be able to get what you give. And if you're not getting what you give, then it's not in balance, which means there's some kind of wounding that you accept being in lack, and that needs to be resolved. Like, why don't you deserve to get what you give? You know what I mean? All right, let's go for it. This is the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. What else do we need to know for Scorpio, please, Spirit? It's like that new Miley Cyrus song, Flowers. Like, you can love yourself better. Yeah, it wasn't yielding results. Whatever the Emperor energy was outside of yourself was not yielding the result that you wanted. They were showing up, you know, 5 of Cups, and you want 10. Someone might have even been looking at you like you are an endless energy bank and you have all this energy to give them and you can give more, and they weren't putting in enough. Yeah, you had to move on. Six of Swords, like you were thinking about it. Three of Wands, moving forward, the journey, new horizons, had to make a choice. Definitely chose or are choosing to move forward. Even if it's sad, because she does look like she's kind of slumping on the rock there. Like she knows she has to move forward, but it's difficult. You're the master manifester though, right? So clarify the Six of Coins with the Seven of Cups reversed. Give me some more insight, please. For Scorpio, Scorpionic energy. The house in which Scorpio rules for you. Be really aware of the house that it rules for you. The High Priestess reversed. You didn't like secrets. I think you don't like the unknown or the question mark with whoever the person was. Like the fact that the outcome wasn't solid, that the outcome with this person wasn't reliable, and that you were still kind of fingers crossed, hoping, wishing, is what you didn't like. Like, I don't think you actually knew if you could depend on this person or not. You know, Scorpio's sister sign, polar sign, is Taurus, and Taurus is all about stability. So, you know, even though Scorpio themselves is a mystery, they don't really like the people in their life being a mystery. They like solids, they like reliable, they like dependable, they like consistent, because that's what keeps them balanced. And so when their partner is also mysterious or a big question mark, they don't actually like it. They don't actually like it. Clarify the Chariot and the World card, please. Seven of Cups again. With the Wayfarer, that's the 6. The Two of Cups. And the Four of Wands. Damn, because the Wayfarer being the major arcana, the 6 is the Lover's card. The Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. Yeah, you don't want to be confused. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. And the Nymph of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. Which is also where I stopped reading the bottom of the deck. I stopped reading it around the Page of Pentacles. I think what you want is a clear-cut opportunity. I don't think you want to be on hold. I don't think you want to be internally conflicted. I don't think you want to feel like you're missing an opportunity somewhere else. When you're a master manifester and you want the Ace of Cups, you want the Ace of Wands, you want the love, you want the passion, you want the sun's energy, right? You want to feel lit up. Yeah. You want to feel like your whole world can change for this person because you trust it changing. You know, and that's the thing, like Scorpionic energy, because it's so fixed, you'll know someone's in alignment for you when you're willing to transform, because transformation is Scorpionic light. So if you're not actually willing to let your life change, to develop a path with someone, and you're kind of on the fence and you don't want to let what you're planning go, you don't want to let your life go, you don't want to let your routine or your schedule or how things work for you go for someone else, if you're not crystal clear and you're confused on whether or not they're your soulmate, like that's your key right there. If you are not absolutely willing to transform life for someone, then they're probably not your person. Scorpio, like I said, is super fixed. And they don't like mystery. For as mysterious as they are, they don't like mystery. They like reliable, stable, dependable, consistent. Because if they know that that person that they're interested in is that, they're willing to shift, morph, grow, change, flow, because the consistency doesn't have to come from within themselves. They know it's in their partner and they can trust it. And it allows Scorpio's energy to be transformative, because the stable energy is manifest outside the self, which really means like you have to be in your high masculine energy, knowing what you want and going after it like from the gate. So Scorpio, if you left behind a flunking masculine energy, it's probably because they weren't actually in their high masculine energy, and they were literally just a karmic mirror to help you get into your own, to start helping you develop your own drive, to start helping you develop your own sense of goal and achievement. And they weren't it. And they weren't it. You want overflowing love and passion. That Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands doubled on the bottom of this deck. And you're not going to feel that beautiful overflow. You're not going to feel that surge of like passionate energy if your partner is unpredictable or unreliable or inconsistent. You're just not. So yeah, if you let somebody go, or you're thinking about letting someone go because you can't peg if a future with them is possible or not, they're probably a karmic lesson, just pushing you towards your own inner balance. All right, so let's get guidance for you really quickly. Okay, I was gonna go with the Sacred Rebels deck, but Fairy Oracle was pulling at me, so what card for Scorpio, please, Spirit? Mike the Myomancer. All right, so let's read. Card number 42. Small clues, details, the messages everywhere, and patience. It says, a Myomancer reads the past, present, and potential of all beings in the movements of mice. Mike is particularly fond of reading the movements of field mice, as they are livelier and better fed than church mice. Mike could learn the same things by reading berries, or the patterns made by fallen leaves, or in any one of a billion other things, but his specialty is mice. Mind you, really quickly, the Seven of Swords is like mice energy. They're thieves. They're people that get into your energy and take, right? They create a mess. They feed off of your resources of energy, right? They're takers. They're thieves. So he reads mice, right? Says he can learn endless things from the way they twitch their whiskers and hold their tails. He sees hidden information in the patterns of growth and coloration in their fur, the way the wind rumples it, and how they preen themselves. Little things can tell us a lot. Everything bears messages about the universe around us, and studying the details sometimes enables us to deduce the whole. Attention to details is important at this time. Little things are not only important in themselves, but they also give you important information about larger things. Look for the inner hidden meaning in ordinary objects, happenings, and experiences. Life is trying to teach you something by speaking to you gently. With luck and application, you will get the message before it has to speak to you more loudly. Body language in humans as well as mice may give you very useful information at the present time, especially if you learn to read it properly. The clues to the answers you seek and the things you need to know are all around you. You are surrounded by omens, portents, and signs, but signs are not written on billboards in large letters. They are in the small happenings of your life, so be awake and aware. Hint: if you work out what the question really is, it is much easier to recognize the answer when it comes. Paying attention to the details. You know, you may not even realize, Scorpio, that if something is turning you off or something is not lighting up that fire within you anymore, it's because your subconscious or unconscious levels of the self are picking up on patterns and signs that you are not consciously aware of. And if you're falling out of passion, or you're falling out of interest, or you're falling out of love, or you're falling out of connection, and you're starting to question things, chances are you already know it, even if you don't. Like, Pluto is a planet of unconsciousness. The things that go on buried beneath the surface that we don't consciously acknowledge or can even necessarily think about and pull into the subconscious, feel about in the subconscious. So, you know, there's repressed things in there that if something is coming up for you and it's not sparking your excitement to transform, then it's because it's familiar in some way, and the familiarity isn't actually comfortable. So, Scorp, heed your intuition and your own changes. If you went from being super interested to not so interested anymore, there's a reason. There's a reason, and it's because something about this person or the individual, it's just thieving at your energy. You know what I mean? Like, it's not benefiting you or feeding your energy, it's feeding off of it. And if you're thinking about it and feeling about it and you can't pinpoint it, like, save yourself the energy, because you're just giving mental energy to it. You're just giving emotional energy to something that you've got question marks about. And if you've got question marks and you can't get the answers, just let it go. The question is, why are you giving your time and energy to it? Right? Let's talk about asking the right question, and you'll find the answers rather simply. If it's not lighting you up, if it's no longer something that sparks you up and nothing that you want to actually overflow to, the real question is, why are you still giving your energy to it? I have faith this will help you in divine time, Scorp. I love you, and I'm going to bed. Take care.